What is up, Pisces? How are you guys doing? It's time to look at your mid-month messages for August 2023. What I'm looking for here is to see if timelines have changed. That's the intention I put into the mid-month. For those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, I have an announcement about the personal readings. The month of September marks my 5 years reading tarot on YouTube. So, to celebrate my 5 years reading tarot on YouTube, all of my pre-recorded personal readings are $50 off throughout the month of September. If you would like to look into that, all the information is in the description box of this video. All right, let's jump on into this. Person from the past. Person from the past. What can we tell Pisces about the person from the past? Anything change? Anything happening? Anything? Four of Cups. Silent treatment. Pouting. Oh, Six of Cups, though. And Seven of Cups. Exploring new options. Yeah, and Two of Cups reversed. Well, this has been happening a lot. It was just like blatantly. Oh, yeah. See, and now we got this mess here. Look, see, now we got this mess. Look at that. Transitioning on, but unable to move on. Unfinished business, unanswered questions, inability to move on, but no open door of opportunity. The two of you are not coming together and connecting, and this person doesn't seem to give a shit. We'll look into it in a minute and see if they do or not. But yeah, it's Four of Wands reversed. That's an indicator that the door has been slammed shut on this situation here. So if there was a window of opportunity, I don't know if that window of opportunity is open anymore. But obviously, we have an inability to move on from this situation. Or the Death card and the Judgment. And the Eight of Cups would not be reversed. So somebody hasn't moved on from this here. Somebody. Hierophant reversed. Okay. Well, let's look and see how this person's feeling then. Let's dig to the bottom of this, man. How they feeling about this? About you, about this situation. See, look, Death card reversed again. There it is again. Now, they haven't moved on. Now, they haven't even made a solid decision. They haven't even made up their mind as to how they feel or what they want to do or whether or not they're moving on. Lovers cards. They haven't made up their mind yet. So for those of you wondering if this person has moved on, no, of course not. Especially if it was long term. I get that a lot in personal readings. You know, it'll be a long-term relationship that just came to an end a month ago. Wondering if they've moved on. It's like, no, they haven't. Of course, everybody's going to go pretend that they've moved on. That's just what we do. We don't want to show weakness. We don't want to let that person know that they have any kind of power over us. So we go pretend that we've moved on. We pretend that we're happy. When it's a crock of bullshit, of course they haven't moved on. They do still feel karmically tied to you. They do. See, they're more upset about this than they're letting on. But it doesn't look like, well, here's the thing. I don't think they, like I said, I don't think they've made up their mind. With the Two of Swords being the overall energy for how they feel, I can't say that they're definitely not coming back, or they definitely are. They're up in their head. They don't know what to do. I think there's a part of them that's waiting on you to see if you're ever going to come forward. Okay, it could be a Gemini for some of you. I also have Scorpio here and Taurus. Well, let's see if they end up taking any action. Are they taking any action towards Pisces? Are they taking any action? Knight of Cups reversed. Don't look like it. I don't even think that needs a full spread. If I ask that question, are they taking action, and the Knight of Cups comes out reversed, that's like a straight up no. So let's just jump straight into the advice then. What's the best advice for Pisces? 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, you focus on you, boo-boo. Focus on that money. Oh, and it's saying continue moving forward and trust the process. Look, we're all like, I've been taught, for those of you who follow me on social media, you've heard me talk about this. I talked about this a lot yesterday. And like here lately, we've been going through some really heavy shit. And I know you always hear people in the spiritual or the astrological community or whatever the case may be talking about this, and people say that shit all the time, you know, oh, the energies are so heavy and blah, 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 blah. And I try to hold off on that until the energies are really fucking heavy, you know? And here lately, for the past week, 2 weeks, the energies have been fucking heavy, dude. And I'm not 100% convinced that that's going to lighten up anytime soon, especially going into this Mercury retrograde. Pretty sure there's still a Venus retrograde going on right now. I don't know. I have to ask David about all the retrogrades and whatnot, but the energies are fucking heavy. So this transition that you're going through is going to be rough. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun. And I know you don't like to hear this, but if you can just trust the process, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes Earth is just, being a human on planet Earth is just like that, dude. It's just like that. Sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and fucking deal with it and push through it and wait till that light comes on, you know? That's what this is saying here. What, you know what? I want to dig a little bit deeper than that, though. What would happen if Pisces attempted communication with this past person? What would happen? Why is that the advice? Now I'm questioning the advice. Why is that the advice? Why should Pisces just continue moving on from this? Why? Knight of Pentacles. Because the Page of Swords reversed, they probably wouldn't cooperate with you in a very mature, communicative manner anyways. Death card. So maybe this person's just that tight to where, like, they don't even want to, I don't even think this person wants to cooperate with you. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, if they haven't moved on, then why shouldn't I communicate with them? Your guess is as good as fucking mine, dude. I don't know. I don't know how somebody can sit there and miss you and love you, but then if you try to come pursue them, they'll just keep treating you like shit. I don't fucking know. But it's just a mess that a lot of times is not worth diving into, you know? It's just chaos. Chaos. We ain't got no time for chaos, dude. I ain't got no time for chaos, no time for nonsense, no time for games. We're either doing this or we're not. And if we're not, deuces later, you know? Simple shit, dude. All right, let's do singles. Single Pisces. Whoa, 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 whoa. 3 of Cups reversed. Timelines change between single Pisces and the person they're interested in. Chariot reversed. Fool card reversed. Are you too afraid to come forward, Pisces? You too afraid to let them know exactly how you feel? Are you avoiding conflict? Are you... Because I got the Five of Swords, Five of Wands reversed, which is weird because that kind of tells me that somebody here is afraid of some kind of maybe conflict or drama or something like that. Maybe for some of you, there's a third party in the mix here. I don't know. Maybe possibly some of you are interested in somebody that's already in a relationship. I'm actually getting a lot of little side stories here. I don't want to like barf them all on the table at once and confuse you, but I'm getting several different little storylines here. Some of you, and I know this isn't going to be very many of you, but some of you got a little thing for your boss at work. For some of you, it's just a straight up workplace connection here. For those of you interested in somebody at the workplace, I don't think this person wants a workplace relationship, but regardless, I still feel like for a lot of you, there is some sort of third party energy in the mix here. I see some of you are trying to manifest this. You got to be careful manifesting with a specific person. I know I've lectured on that a lot. I'm not going to hammer on that real hard for this video. Just be very careful with that. It is really, really, really easy. That line between manifestation and black magic is fucking thin as a frog's hair, dude. I'm telling you. Telling you. Because the magician, hang on, let me just, I'm going to try not to hammer too hard into this, but I want to make one point real quick. People get so confused about this shit. Hang on, where's it at? Every time you need a card, it's always at the very fucking bottom, isn't it? Okay, here we go. All right. There's a difference between this and this. This, I've heard many readers portray this magician as a bad guy. No, he's not. No, the magician, the manifester, is not a bad guy. In the upright, this dude understands how to manipulate energy for the greater good of himself and those around him, for the greater good all the way around. The magician reversed, on the other hand, is the little shithead manipulator who tries to infringe on other people's free will for his own selfish reasons. There's a difference. And when we are manifesting something with a specific person in mind, it's so easy to step over that line. That line is thin as a frog's hair, dude. I'm telling you. So just be very careful trying to manifest something with a specific person. Be very careful. All right. Let me see how this person feels about you. How's this person feel about Pisces? They feel a connection with you. And I think what it is you all have some karma from a previous lifetime. So a lot of times when you have some karma with somebody, you'll feel a weird connection with them, but just not, you don't really know why you feel that funny connection. It may not even necessarily be an emotional connection. It's just like some kind of strange, funky, energetic connection that they can't really explain. So they just try to ignore it, you know? Yeah, they feel a connection with you. They just don't know what it is. They don't know what it means. They don't know why they feel the connection. And actually, I kind of think the connection they feel with you bothers them a little bit. Actually, I'm being generous. It bothers them a lot, I think. I think it bothers them a lot. I don't think they like feeling this connection with you because they don't understand why they feel it. You know? And you see that very frequently when two people come together who have a karmic contract from a previous lifetime. And that's why lots of karmic contracts get fucked up. lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, because this person may not even make their way into your life. They just make their way into your awareness. And all of a sudden you feel so tightly tied to this person. It's like, what the fuck? Why do I feel like this? I don't like this. Why do I feel such a strong connection with you? Get away from me. Get out of my head. Get out of my heart. Get away from me. I don't like that. It's kind of what I feel like this person is going through here, honestly. It's what I feel like they're going through. So, all right. Could be a Gemini for some of you. I also have Taurus here. Well, I guess let's see if anything's going to happen with this. Anything happening with this at all? Any outcome? Queen of Coins reverse. Well, 10 of Wands again. I feel like this connection's starting to burden you too. It's burdening both of you. So with that Devil card and the 7 of Swords, there's a very strong likelihood that the two of you could possibly become intimate, possibly. But with the 7 of Swords right next to that Devil, you want to be careful with that. You want to be careful with that. Yeah, there's a very strong possibility the two of you could become intimate, but I'm not seeing y'all breaking through that barrier and cooperating with this soul contract. I don't think so. Some of you, now I know this isn't everybody, but some of you have already been intimate with this person, and that's why it's becoming a burden. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care how spiritually awakened you are or how enlightened you are. Listen, when you fuck somebody, y'all's energies get tangled up like a ball of fucking fishing line. Period. Period. Nobody is exempt from that. And if you don't know how to clear that energy, which most people don't, it can be a pain in the anus untangling from that shit. Oh my God, it can be a pain in the ass. But so for those of you who have already become intimate with this person and this connection is really starting to weigh on you heavier and heavier and heavier, that's the reason why. That is the reason why. Let me get the advice here because I feel like there's a couple of different groups of you. I feel like there's a group of you who have already been intimate with this person. There's a group of you who have not. I want to see if I can get some more solid advice. Whoops. Oh, that deck said no. Hang on. Gilded Tarot. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Karma cards in the upright. Okay, so one or two choices. When you have a soul contract with somebody like that, especially if it's karmic in nature or some sort of unfinished business from some previous lifetime or whatever the case may be, there's a couple of different choices that you have. You can either bank on trying to work this out with the person, which is hard because it takes two people to agree on that, or you can take a second look at it, back away and say, you know what? I want to cancel this contract. I don't want to play this game no more. I don't want to do this no more. I'm good. I'm opting out of it, in which it takes some energetic processing that you have to do in order to transmute that and let go of it. But those are the choices here. And I'm not alluding to one thing that you should or should not do. I'm just going to tell you what the paths are ahead of you. And I'm going to leave it up to you to make whatever decision you want to make. If you hope to work things out with this person, it's going to require some patience and you're going to have to be able to get this person to open up and be vulnerable. And you can't make anybody do that. You can't manipulate them into doing that. The only thing you can do is provide an environment in which this person feels safe and comfortable in your presence, opening up and being vulnerable with you. That's the only thing you can do as an individual. But even at that, there's no guarantee that they're going to make the conscious free will decision to do so. So do you want to take the chance of putting energy, work, effort, and patience into this? And they could possibly still turn and run from this. That's an open-ended question. I can't tell you whether or not you should or shouldn't take that chance. Or are you thinking to yourself, no, you know what? I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. So if it's not working out naturally and organically right now, I don't have time for that. Those are the two choices here. And again, I'm not going to tell you to do one or the other. It's totally up to you and your free will as to which one. There is no right path, wrong path. All right. Next person due to come in. Next person due to come in. Five of Swords. That's ugly. I don't like that. I'm putting that back in the deck. And my camera's acting a fool, isn't it? All right. I don't like that Five of Swords energy jumping straight out like that, man. Good God. I know the energies are heavy. Shit, man. Boom. Page of Wands. Could be somebody a little bit younger than you. Uh-oh. Not that card. Emotional codependency. Okay. Okay, so this could start off as a codependency connection. In which case, yeah, you're almost guaranteed to hit some bumps in the road whenever you enter into a codependency connection. It's all good. It's not a guaranteed deal breaker. We can work through it. But this is telling me here, though, that if you do allow yourself to get your expectations like really, 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 really high, and you get your expectations too high, you'll end up disappointed. I'm going to have to see what's up with this person's energy. So, because I need to see why you're feeling disappointed here. Like whether or not, I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything shady here. Emotional codependency isn't shadiness. The only thing a codependency relationship means is I feel lonely. I feel empty. I need you to create my happiness for me. That's in a nutshell what codependency is. I don't know who's bringing this energy to the table. But usually the person bringing that energy to the table has very high expectations. I don't know if that's you or them. Let me look at this person's energy before I keep going. I don't want to end up with my foot in my mouth. Hang on. Hody-do, yo, hody-do. What's this person's energy look like? What's their energy look like? Page of Swords. Okay. Like I said, I feel like this person's either a little bit younger than you or they're just not very mature. One of the two. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Cups. Okay. So yeah, this person, and this is what codependency is normally, emotional codependency, okay? See, independence and codependency is a spectrum, okay? And most of the time when we hear the word independent, this is what we think. Self-sufficient, okay? That's not, independent doesn't mean alone. So again, most emotionally codependent people it's disguised that they're wearing a cloak of self-sufficiency, and they look really independent. They look really independent. I can function really good by myself. Take care of myself, make my own money, got my own house, my own job, my own car. I buy my own clothes, cook my own food, tie my own shoes, and wipe my own ass. I don't need anybody. That's what it looks like from the outside looking in. But deep, deep, deep down on the inside, they're lonely and empty and heartbroken. And they have insecurity issues, and that's where, if we don't get this energy in check, a lot of unrealistic expectations can be set and disappointment can happen very quickly. But I don't think this person's coming from a bad place. So in looking at their intentions, I would have to say that it does not look like they have bad intentions. Looks like they're doing the best they can with what they have, with the hand they've been dealt, It's all any of us can do as humans at the end of the day. Magician, okay. Yep, not coming from a bad place. More than likely, to try to summarize it, it looks like this person, like most of us, was hurt very badly in the past. As always, that always comes through. And this was probably a while back. I don't think this was anything recent with this person. So what they've done is they've put on this cloak of independence, and they put this big wall up around their heart, and it looks like they have it all together, and they really don't deep down, because most people, like I've said a million times, don't really know how to heal. It's all good though, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. Healing's tough. It's hard. It's a journey. It's a lifestyle. All right. What's the outcome for the first 30 days? Strength card reversed. Temperance, that's good. Death card reversed. And a Tower card upright. Yeah, so I do kind of feel like there is more than likely going to be... this is confusing. So there's going to be probably something that happens between the two of you that's kind of ugly. Big blow up argument, out of nowhere, where it may look like things may come to an end, but they're not coming to an end. I think it's just a bump in the road you all are hitting. And again, the energies are really, really intense here lately. So like I feel like most people are going through that anyway. See, there it is again. There it is again. So yeah, within the first 30 days, there's probably going to be at least one good head button match that happens between the two of you. But I don't think things are coming to an end. It's an opportunity for growth and learning. What's the advice? Be as open and transparent as you possibly can. I know this always comes through. But with the Pisces card in the reverse, you're going to want to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit and be the change that you want to see. I've given that advice to a lot of different signs here lately. Be the change that you want to see. If you want this person to be more vulnerable, take initiative and open up and be more vulnerable. But don't do it with an expectation in mind. You can't say, well, I'm doing this, so you should do this in return. You be the change that you want to see, and be patient and allow for everything to unfold naturally. And then with that 10 of Cups energy right there, if you can be patient, take initiative, be the change you want to see, focus on you, your energy, and your vibration, things will fall in line. No backup plans. Can't have no backup plans. If you go into a relationship with backup plans, you're asking for failure. You got to be all in. All in. No backup plans. I promise you it will fail if you have backup plans. I promise you. Not it might. Not it could. It will fail. If you go into a relationship with that kind of energy, it will fail. All right, I feel like those were the messages that my Pisces friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. I am eternally grateful for every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. So for those of you just now tuning in, I do have a special announcement about the personal readings. This coming September marks my 5 years reading tarot on YouTube. So from now until the end of September, all my pre-recorded personal readings are $50 off. So for those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, all the information on how to go about doing that is in the description of this video. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.